You are about to practice Beginner's Yoga Flow, a 15-minute full body class. Welcome to the Fightmaster Yoga channel. I'm Lesley Fightmaster, and this is day 2 of our Yoga for Beginners 30-day challenge. Today, we'll focus on the breath again, and we'll add in some standing poses. If you need a break at any time, just push the pause button and rest. As you may know, we're giving away a free Jade Yoga mat every day during this 30-day challenge. That's 30 mats. Today is day 2, and our winner is Olena from the Ukraine. Congratulations. Now, if you want to win a free yoga mat, go to fightmasteryoga.com/free mat and enter. But don't forget, you have to subscribe to Fightmaster Yoga and hit the like button. And you can win too. See you tomorrow. Begin sitting nice and tall, crossing at your shins. Ground down through your sitting bones and lengthen up through your spine. Remember to breathe into the belly, the ribs, all the way up to the chest with your Ujjayi breathing. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart. May your practice today bring you into the present moment, quiet your mind, so you can experience some peace. And releasing your hands, we'll make our way forward onto the hands and knees, lining up your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Start to press into the base of the fingers as you inhale, bring your chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone, and then exhale, round the back, pressing away from the floor, pull the belly in. And same thing, inhale, widen across your collarbones, lifting chin, lifting tailbone. And exhale, rounding the back, drawing the chin in, and tucking the tail. And inhale, chest moving forward, stretching out the front of the body. And exhale, rounding the back, chin in, stretching through the back of the body. And once again, inhale, widen across your chest, draw your shoulder blades gently toward the waist as you look up and lengthen the front of the body. And then exhale, round your back, chin toward chest, just like a Halloween cat. Come back to center. Now walk your hands about a handprint forward. If you have wrist issues, you can do the same thing on your forearms instead. If your wrists are okay, wrist creases parallel with the front of the mat, tuck your toes, keep a little bend in the knees, and stretch your butt up and back. Let your head just hang between the hands, and then slowly start to straighten one leg and then the other. So bending one, like bicycling the feet. One leg at a time, getting some movement there. Keep your ribs and belly in, and now start to walk your hands toward your feet, and then the feet toward the hands, and the hands toward the feet toward the hands until hands and feet are close. Then bring hands to shins and look up and lengthen your spine, belly in. So you're making a flat back. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to in your forward fold. Your hands might not touch the floor. It's totally okay. You can rest them on the legs. Inhale, come again halfway up. Exhale, and then inhale, sweep your arms out, around, and up. Remember from yesterday, keep your ribs and belly in, and then bring the hands down. Feet together or hip socket distance apart. And then turn and face the long side of your mat and step your feet out nice and wide. Take your arms shoulder height. If you could grow really long fingers, they should be right about where your ankles are. And then turn your right leg all the way up from the hip and bring your back toes in a little bit. Line up your right heel with your left arch. So heel to arch alignment. Take the arms to shoulder height. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee over the ankle. Take your right hand, brush it to the inner knee, and just make sure the knee is right above the middle toes. Press the back thigh back, lift the back inner thigh. Now face your palms up on an inhale, reach your arms up. Face the palms out on the exhale, bend into that front leg again. This is Warrior Two pose. Make sure your knee is still over the ankle. Inhale, slowly straighten the leg, arms reach. Exhale, slowly rebend, moving that knee toward the little toe side of the foot. Inhale, begin to straighten the legs, arms reach. Exhale, again into warrior two. Make sure that knee is right over the ankle. Gaze over the fingertips here, holding. Press the back thigh back. Now straighten the leg, take the feet to parallel. Turn your left leg all the way out, the back toes in. Make sure you're lined up heel to arch here as well. And then as you inhale, take the arms to shoulder height. As you exhale, bend the knee over the ankle. Brush your left hand to the inner knee and make sure it points straight over the middle toes. Then take your back hand, press the thigh back, lift back inner thigh gently up. Face your palms up. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms reaching up. As you exhale, bend the knee again over the ankle. Once again, palms up on an inhale. Straighten the leg, reach the arms. As you exhale, rebend that knee. Make sure it's over the ankle, not in front of it and not behind it. Knee points straight ahead. Inhale, slowly straighten the leg, arms reach up. Exhale, slowly rebend it right over those middle toes. Gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, release the hands and feet to parallel, and then walk them together and turn back to the front of your mat. Feet hips width apart or together. Pull your ribs and belly in. Firm the legs. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around, and up. Remember, keep the ribs in and lengthen sitting bones toward backs of heels. Relax the shoulders a little. Exhale, take the arms down. Again, press for the feet. Inhale, stretch up. Feel the energy move all the way up into the hands. Exhale, take the arms back down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms again out, around, and up. Relax shoulders, keep the ribs in. Exhale, hinge forward from your hip creases, all the way forward as much as you can. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale, hands to shins, and look up and lengthen your spine. They can even be above the knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press through the feet. Find that nice long spine as you sweep your arms around and up, ribs and belly in. And exhale, bring hands to heart. Turn again and face the long side of your mat. And step your feet out nice and wide. Taking the arms up again, grow those really long fingers. Heels under hands. Turn the right leg all the way out. Back toes in, line up heel to arch, same thing. This time, arms reach at shoulder height on an inhale. As you exhale, you'll hinge from your front hip crease and reach that right arm forward as much as you can. Then inhale back to center. Relax your arms a moment. You're going to do that again. Keep the legs nice and firm. Arms at shoulder height, hinging from the front hip crease. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can. And then inhale, come back up. Relax the arms. This time we will add on. So inhale, arms up. As you exhale, hinge from that front hip crease, reach, reach, reach as far as you can, and then let that right hand land wherever it lands. It can be on your shin, it can be above the knee. It doesn't matter how deep you go into the stretch, just get your stretch so that you feel it. Press into the base of the big toe of your right foot and try and draw your front sitting bone under you as you lean your torso over that thigh. Look down to the foot, inhale, come up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Now inhale again, arms at shoulder height. Exhale, hinge from the hip crease, reach, 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 reach as far as you can. Take the hand down wherever it goes. It can be above the knee, below the knee. This time, lengthen the crown of the head forward and maybe turn to look up at your top hand. If that bothers your neck, then look forward or down. See if you can lengthen from your right hip crease all the way through to your right armpit, stretching out the whole torso. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of the right foot, and then look down to inhale and come up. Bring the feet to parallel, and we'll do the other side. Left leg all the way out, back toes in, line heel to arch. Take the arms at shoulder height. Exhale, lean out to the side. Inhale, come back to center. So firm the legs, arms at shoulder height, hinge from that hip crease and reach as far as you can. Inhale, come back up. Let the arms rest a moment. Inhale, arms again to shoulder height. Exhale, hinge from that hip crease, reach as far as you can, and then let the left hand come down wherever it reaches to. Looking down to the foot, or you could look forward or up. Lengthen through the torso and press into that big toe mound of the left foot, drawing the left hip under you, like you're in between two panes of glass, and leaning back a little bit with your upper back. Inhale, come on back up, and release. I'm going to bring the feet to parallel, still same feet. Another triangle pose. Hinge from the hip, reach out and down. So that left leg still turned out, heel to arch. Right arm is up, and now let's start to see if you can find a little more length in the torso. From your navel to the crown of the head. Bring your bottom ribs gently forward and spin your top ribs gently back. And breathe. Inhales and exhales equal in length. Look down to come up. And now we'll step the feet back together and turn to the front of the mat. Feet together or hip socket distance apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold forward over your legs. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale, hands to shins, look up to lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms. Take your right knee down, take your left knee down. Back to table, and then shift your hips off to one side, bringing feet in front of you. With your hands on the mat, slowly, carefully lower yourself onto your back. Now hug your knees into your chest. And just hold, or you can even gently rock from side to side. Releasing the feet to the floor. Begin to extend both legs out. And if it bothers your lower back to have both legs out, then bend your knees and take your feet onto the floor instead. If your legs are out, let your feet flop open. Arms by your sides with your palms facing up, and close your eyes. Just breathe naturally. Our quote for today's practice comes from Malala Yousafzai. Let us bring equality, justice, and peace for all. Not just the politicians and the world leaders. We all need to contribute. Me, you. It is our duty. Just rest, and I will be back shortly. Continue to rest here a little bit longer. Sometimes when you're newer to yoga, it seems like a long time, but it's really good for your body to just be. Begin to take a longer breath and start to make some movements in your fingers and your toes And your hands and your feet, and stretch through the arms and the legs. Bend the knees, roll yourself off to your right. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today, taking your practice, practicing yoga, and feeling better. Slowly make your way to a comfortable seat. Bring the hands together. Bring your hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communication, sending positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're still here, the end of the video, our word for today, our little secret word is love. So if you heard this part, write the word love in the comments, and then I'll know that you're still here.